Hi, I'm Alice Lee. I'm a holistic and integrative psychiatrist here in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And today I wanted to share with you what I call the bare bone basics for a healthy mind. Please subscribe to my newsletter, which comes out weekly on Tuesdays, and also this YouTube channel, which I will try to do it weekly on Wednesdays. I'm starting to learn that I have to make several videos sometimes when I travel, just so that I can, have it out on a weekly basis. But anyways, it's going to get better. So today I wanted to share with you the bare bone basics. I want to encourage you also to watch the video all the way to the end, where I want to share a bonus tip about how to support your health and well-being. The purpose of these videos actually are to support healing of your life in general, and healing of your mind in particular. As a holistic psychiatrist, I'm not just concerned about your neurotransmitters or your brain. I'm interested in helping you to have a good life, a happy life. And so that's what these videos are all about. Let's begin with the bare bone basics then. First, water. I know it's silly, but you can't wash dishes without water, and you can't wash the inside of your body without water. It's very important for you to think about getting your water intake to about 90 ounces a day, 80 or 90. It's very important because nowadays people don't drink enough water. We're so busy with our lives that we're drinking maybe 4 or 5 glasses of water a day when we really need a lot more. The next, in terms of bare bone basics, is fruits and vegetables. Cameo apple from Larry Land Farms I just bought yesterday, and they're broccoli from the farm. You don't necessarily always have to spend money on organic produce, even though organic is wonderful. I just want you to eat vegetables and fruits, because people do well when they eat more vegetables and fruits. Cut down a little bit on your meats. Try to cut out as much as you can the wheat and dairy products, which a lot of patients do have poor responses to. There's a reason for that, but I won't go into it today. Next, have other healthier alternatives than white refined sugar. I like using organic agave nectar. Also, I like to use raw honey. I use them because white refined sugar is also oftentimes quite inflammatory, and it can cause people to it worsens people's health in many ways. So we have water, fruits and vegetables. Don't use so much white sugar, and use a healthy substitute. Exercise is also very important. One time I went to a conference where an exercise a physician who specializes in exercise and mental health, he did a presentation where the whole list of benefits from exercise filled an entire slide presentation with, it was like 50 different benefits that your body can gain from exercise. I don't expect you to, stress yourself when it comes to exercising, but just do what you can, enjoy it in the process. Like a walk in the park is considered exercise. Stretching is considered exercise. Lifting some weights is also very helpful for you. Okay, so beyond the basics of exercise, proper water, lots of fruits and vegetables, taking out certain foods that are not so helpful for you, I would recommend some basic supplements. Liquid and liposomal is often the most absorbable. Here, for example, is a liquid mineral supplement that I've used many times for patients who are starting out. It's called Cell Ready Minerals by Aneva. Other vitamins and minerals that are liquid that I've used is a company called Brainchild, and they make a liquid supplement called Spectrum Support. They have both Spectrum Support minerals and Spectrum Support vitamins, which are very helpful. I wanted to share with you some brands that can be helpful, like Organifi green and red juice powders. They represent the whole field of organic whole food powder supplements. One of my favorites, which is unfortunately getting discontinued, is called Pure Harvest Greens. It was made by Integrative Therapeutics. It was Pure Harvest Greens elderberry flavor, and I'm very sad that they're not making it anymore. But there are many other good ones out there that are whole food supplements that can be very helpful. Like when you have a greens formula like green juice, for example, it can be very healthy in terms of detoxification and antioxidants. Another thing that I highly recommend as a bare bone basics is a probiotic. Here's a common one that I use a lot called Perk Digestguard Forte 10. By the way, nobody's paying me to sell these supplements or advocate for them. I'm just using them because I use them as a doctor in my own practice and I find them helpful. There are other probiotic companies out there that I like. One is by Organifi called Biotic Balance. Another one is by Seed, SEED.com. One is Seed for women and another Seed for men. A probiotic is useful. It's like adding a second liver to your GI system, and it's helpful for detoxification, digestion, absorption. It's really important to have proper support for the microbiome in your GI system, especially since most of us have had antibiotics, and antibiotics will actually wipe out a lot of our healthy microbiome in the gut. Here is a multivitamin and mineral supplement that I sometimes use to help people as well. That's helpful. So a multivitamin and mineral supplement is a really good start. And whole food supplements is a really great start that may be powdered. In terms of the others, of course, there are other things that you can use like omega-3s, but I wouldn't call that something. I wouldn't recommend starting an omega-3 if your mineral status is not doing very well, because sometimes it can increase oxidative stress using omega-3s before your body's able to handle it. All right, so here is my bonus tip at the very end. For those of you who have been patient and watched this video to the very end, I think it's very important for you to understand that when you go to my website, you go to the section called Information, and you go to the tab called Energy Medicine Techniques. If you go to the recording called Energy Breaths, when you do energy breaths, it actually helps with inflammation and oxidative stress. It helps your energy to really be able to be in a positive place. Meditation is really good for healing the body. It works instantly and powerfully. So I would highly recommend using that particular technique along with all of these functional medicine techniques using fruits and vegetables, because we're like a light bulb. When you think about a light bulb, you have the physical light bulb, which requires healing, and also the electricity that flows in to be strong and healthy as well. So for our light to shine, we need the fruits and vegetables, and then we also need the electricity to flow through. All right, so that is the bare bone basics. Thank you for watching it all the way to the end, and I hope that my bonus tip will really support you as well towards a healthier life. Please join me again next week for another video and another newsletter. I hope that everything that I share will move you in a positive direction for a healthier life, both mind, body, and soul. Thanks again, and I will see you next week.